Well, hi Leo, this is Tara, and welcome to your April 1st through the April 15th Psychic Tarot forecast. I'm doing a 2-week forecast here. First 2 weeks, and this is, of course, 2018. You all know that Mercury is in retrograde as well as Jupiter, so with Mercury, any plans that you're wanting to take off and blast off, just remember there may be a little bit of a slowdown. Signing contracts is always better after Mercury goes back direct, and really after the shadow period. So if you can wait until end of April and beginning of May, that would be best. We always want to push forward, but really is a good time to look at what we've done in the past so that we can move forward with a big bang afterwards. Well, there's a card that dropped. Okay, so we'll see what that is. And then Jupiter is in retrograde. So Jupiter is the big planet of Lux. It is Lux. Lux, gifts, opportunity, money. So we love Jupiter, don't we? Well, he's taking a rest right now. I guess it's a he. It's a big old guy. And we'll go back direct on July 10th. So I encourage you, Leo, and this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I encourage you to look at what was going on near October-ish. Last October is 2017. Jupiter was direct. It was expansive. So look back to see what was going on in your life, what was feeling good, what was feeling like it was growing and beneficial, abundant to you. Then this will give you time to really plan, expand that or change that, but it will give you a foundation. So after July 10th, that will go into, well, we have several cards that want to come out. So we only have 2. Okay. So 3 for you guys, 3 for Leo. Why not be different? All right, so that's just what I'm saying, is to take deep breaths when you need to, because things are moving forward. They are in progression. It just may not feel that way for the next several weeks as far as just the day-to-day items. And then as far as money goes, yeah, this summer will be better, get better. And for some of you, it could be before then. Well, look at there. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the 2 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. She kind of feels like she's the odd one out here. And so we'll go over that. But, the Wands represent, in fact, speaking of Wands, there's my selenite wand. The Wands represent the fire in us, the fire sign. So this is about you, Leo, looking at a new venture, a new creative prospects, wanting to open the doors, bang the doors down, but get to another journey in your life. As you can see, he's holding the ball, the world ball in his hand. He's looking out over the water. So what is it that you're looking to create? I feel like from this, if you really take the time during this Mercury retrograde to analyze, visualize like what he's doing, think about it, there's going to be opportunities of money that will come along, opportunities of growth. And this could be for your health, and or it could be for, obviously, your finances. But the aces are new beginnings. I like that. So out of your not dwelling, but you're retrospecting on possibly when Jupiter was direct, like I said, in October. Review that, and I feel like that there's new abundance that can come out of it. There's this Queen of Cups. Now, she would be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So interesting to me, sometimes I get good feelings about the court cards, and then other times I feel like, oh, they're in opposition to you. I feel like for the most part that she is beneficial to you, because this Ace of Pentacles, this blessing of new finances, of new health, is facing her. And she's a very intuitive woman. She's very caring. She's very compassionate. So, I mean, this could be you, especially if your rising or moon sign is one of the water signs. It could be you kind of coming from this different place. And, with Jupiter in retrograde, there's so many different ways that the signs are changing. I talked about this, I think, in Taurus or Cancer. But like with Libras, where Libras have felt like they give so much to everybody else, they put their self last. Libras are going to start putting themselves possibly first and then give to others. Leos, where you feel like the stage has been your life, you know, maybe you want to look at that a little bit differently. And I say the stage has been your life, meaning that a feeling of being out there and being seen. And so maybe you want to think, well, I like being seen, I like being heard. But, you know, what in compassion, this word keeps coming up, this particular, excuse me, you guys, this has been allergy season here in Austin, Texas. But what type of, where was I going with this? Compassion and nurturing can I give to others? Because this queen would really be that type of person. Watery, you know, gives emotions, gives expressions. It might have something to do with this new beginning around your money and or your health. I mean, she could be like help taking care of you if you have any health problems, or she could also be someone that you want to balance your life. In other words, you want to take on some of the qualities of a water. Now, I know you're fire. I know you're fire and you love your fire, and good for you. We love you, Leo. It's just that I'm saying, look how you might be more, look how you can use your psychic intuition. Look how you can use your nurturing and your compassion to help others. All right? Let's see what the energies look like. The Four of Pentacles. This card means to me two things. It can either mean that you're really watching your money, you're watching your bottom line, you don't want to spend too much, you may have some expenses. The other thing, because you can see how he's really coveting the money. The other thing it can mean is the flip side. It can mean opportunities, multiple opportunities coming your way. So I feel like when I said the first thing is some of you are watching your money, I got a yes on that. Like, yes, some of them really are. But I do feel like because of this Ace of Pentacles that some of you are really going to have some new opportunities that are going to come your way. And I'm excited for you, Leo, about that. I feel like some of you are really switching gears. Like huge or big life changes, major life changes. Let's see. What else is coming to me? If some of you have lived in the city and I'm hearing the word industry and I'm seeing a big building. So if you've been living in the city, you may decide that, I may want to live outside the city. You may start doing things a little bit different, like I said at the beginning of the video, than you have before. Not that you're going to flip-flop, but you look at the other sides of life that you haven't really considered before. I think it would be really good for you. All right, let me look into my crystal and see what all comes up for Leo, April 1st through 15th. For Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo the Lion. Okay, anything that comes up for Leo? Yes, I do see that some of you all, this has come up for one other sign, maybe a couple other. This is a different kind of boat. This is the spring in the Northern Hemisphere, so I do see some of you all going out on the lake, skiing perhaps. Some of you taking cruises. I mean, that wouldn't be, people actually do that all year round, don't they? Okay, so what else do we see in the crystal for Leo? I took a deep breath. Okay, so I saw quickly a butterfly come up. So a beautiful butterfly with yellow around it. I mean, interestingly enough, I've seen some monarch butterflies lately. So butterfly means what? Transformation. That's Leo. I feel like you guys are really transforming. Feeling different on the inside, as well as maybe making some physical changes. Yeah, and in this crystal, I'm also seeing the world tree. Okay, it's upside down, but I don't feel like it's in reverse. You know how we read cards in reverse sometimes? I don't feel like that. I actually find, or am looking at this, and I'm feeling like you're finding your roots. You're getting grounded, because I think some of you, and this goes for probably all the signs, you know, we come into this world as a Leo or an Aries or a Gemini or a Scorpio, when we think, okay, this is who I am. But, you know, open yourself to other avenues that you could emulate. So that was a world tree upside down. Didn't mean that you're upside down. It just means that, to me, that you're finding your roots. And that may mean all the way back to your genealogy. I don't know. It could mean generations. It could mean some of you are looking at past lives. That would be fun. I feel like some of you are doing that, because what we bring from our past obviously affects us now. So sometimes, you know, I've heard people say, oh, I've had this pain in the back of my neck, and, you know, I can't figure out why I keep having it. Well, you know, sometimes if you believe in past lives, I know a lot of you do, then, you know, maybe in a past life we got hit by a branch. Someone hit us by a branch, or we got knocked out by, you know, something large that hit us. And that pain has carried through, that physical pain. Now, emotional pain can too, obviously. Or, you know, you may be in a relationship with someone and think, I've known this person before, or want to get in a relationship. Maybe you've been brother, sister, past lives, or a friend. I'm just saying, I think could be beneficial for a lot of you to look into that if it feels right. Okay, Leo, let's go ahead and add the cards up. I like what I see here. If this Queen of Cups is not in your corner, I would be surprised, because it's like this, the universe is handing you this blessing of opportunity, of health, and she's handing this big object out as well. So there's a sort of give and take. Okay. All right. So let's add up. 2, 3, 4, and 4 is 8. Is that right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 8. Don't you love it? 8 is the number of abundance in numerology. It's the number of owning your inner power. If you're born on the 8th, the 17th, the 26th, you can be good in, or if 8 is your life path number, you can be good in business. You can be good with numbers. Some of you will say, I'm not though. I know, I've heard that before. I'm not though. You don't trust yourself, because I think a lot of you are. Okay. And the number 8, I know, is the Strength card. And of course, yes, it is. In the Major Arcana cards, it's a Strength card. So perseverance is called for now. And it doesn't mean to wait or to give up. It just means use a gentle hand. You don't have to keep applying pressure. You know, if there's a situation, you're just like, I'm trying to make this happen. I'm trying to make this happen. I'm trying to make this. If the pressure is not working, if the push is not working, then, you know, I always say, instead of pushing, do the other. You know, lean back. Hang back and see what happens. Don't squeeze too hard. Okay? Take your time. Don't give up on anything. Stay with the program. All right? That's the That's the Strength card. The universe wants to give you strength. You don't have any major arcanas here. You have 2 pentacles, so it's about that. It's also about your creative vision, and put some little love into it. A little, you know how I talk softly when I say that. Intuition, self-care. Not only compassion towards others, but compassion towards yourself. Seems to be a big theme for this particular series. Okay, Leo, thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like your own personal private reading, look in the Show More section below. You'll see the link to my order page. Thank you so much for subscribing. I encourage you, if you haven't subscribed, to do so. You'll receive these in your inbox. And please make any comments. I love the comments. I hope you all have a wonderful first 2 weeks of April. You know, we'll be in Mercury retrograde and Jupiter, but you know, there's some things that are unfolding for Leo. Just remember, transformation. Don't be afraid of it. Okay? Thank you so much. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.